The answer of the first question, which is what are the major problems in the trouble in a mental health center case, can be summarized in four problems. The first problem is that Dr. XXX is not completely free to work at the hospital due to his other job commitments. The second problem is that Dr. XXX's inability to control the increasing number of trainee scientists, which led to inefficient meetings. The third problem is the incompatibility of scientists' approaches between cognitive and psychological makes it difficult to reach a common treatment plans. The fourth problem is the decrease in the number of scientists attending due to the inefficient meetings.
Hello, everybody. As what mentioned previously about the problems, in this case, here is some steps to solve these problems. So, first of all, we can increase Dr. X's salary in order to employ him in a full-time job and make him leave his other jobs or work. Because the problem is that Dr. X has not much time to organize and control the meetings. Also, we can increase the number of meetings and increase the time of meetings. Also, divide the scientists into groups based on their background or approaches. Because also here the problem is that the number of meetings is not enough, which is only one meeting in 2 weeks. So we have a lot of scientists and they don't have all the time to discuss all their ideas. So this step may resolve that problem. And finally, we can improve the communication between the scientists to bridge the gap between the psychoanalytic and cognitive scientists to have a better treatment plan. And if that case happens in Saudi Arabia, we can add more steps based on Saudi Arabia culture and religion to solve these problems, such as employing scientists specialized in religious guidance to guide the patient to Islamic spiritual solutions. Also, another solution is to involve the family in the treatment journey because of the strong connection between the family members each other. Also, the Saudi culture and Islamic religion encourage us to make it stronger, that connection, and it will affect positively in the patient health.
When looking at the case study of this of the medical center, we can see that the leadership style displayed by Dr. XXX is that of the democratic style. This is indicated because Dr. X has meetings with the interns every 2 weeks, even if it is insufficient or more insufficient than the previous doctor. He meets up with the interns and asks them to provide him with the patient reports that they prepare for every patient, and he discusses with them the best possible courses of treatment. He takes the input from the interns and then gives them back output and feedback on how to proceed with the treatment plans, which is a trait that's displayed only through the democratic style of management. The democratic leadership style is not suitable for the mental health center in this case. This is because the head Dr. XXX is no longer able to keep up with every single intern. He can't meet up with all of them in order to get the feedback or the report from the interns about the patients, and give them proper consultation when it comes to the best possible course for treatment. This is because Dr. XXX now has the meetings with his interns every 2 weeks instead of 1 week. And because of these time constraints, the interns are now slacking and not attending every meetup. As of right now, only 5 interns out of the 16 are attending these meetings. A better style of leadership would be the autocratic leadership for this case. This is because the autocratic style is a lot harsher, a lot more strict. If Dr. XXX is to implement this style, the interns would be forced to attend the meetings whether they like it or not, because they no longer have a say in whether or not to attend or not. Not to mention, the autocratic style of leadership would negate any kind of confusion or conflict in the workplace, because the different types of specialized interns will no longer discuss or disagree on what kind of treatment to have, as they have already received the instructions from Dr. XXX on what to do. They no longer have to think about what they have to do. They already know what to do, and the efficiency of the mental health hospital will now increase, as there is no longer any conflict or slacking from the interns.
The last question we are going to discuss today is the sixth question, which is: do you find proof in the case of an instance of groupthink, and elaborate? So me and my teammates worked together and found that because of the low number of scientists attending at supervision meetings, and also because of the lack of open discussion, there might be some signs of strong group thinking, and that results as scientists do not accept each other's opinions due to their different approaches and specializations differing between cognitive and psychological. And in addition to that, there is the supersession of opinions due to the limited meeting, and also the apparent conflict of opinions between interns. That's all I have, and thank you.